After 7 years of marriage, the evening began like any other. I had reserved a table at her favorite Italian place, wanting to surprise her with a warm, quiet dinner. When we sat down, though, I noticed right away that she was different. She barely touched her pasta, her attention flickering between her phone and the entrance of the restaurant. I brushed it off at first, assuming she was just tired from work. I had no idea what was coming. By the time the main dishes arrived, I tried to ease attention with a light-hearted story from my office, but her expression stayed distant. She stared down at her plate as though she didn't recognize it. Concerned, I asked if something was wrong. That's when her eyes met mine, hollow detached, and she said quietly, "We need to talk." I set my fork down, a heavy weight pressing in my chest. She took a breath, steadying herself as if about to plunge into cold water, and then spoke the words that shifted my world off balance. "I'm seeing someone else." There was no dramatic collapse, no movie-like outburst, just silence that swallowed me whole. Around us, people kept eating, laughing, and chatting, completely unaware that my life had just been split open. I sipped my water slowly before answering. "Thank you for being honest." That was all I could manage. She seemed surprised. Maybe she had expected yelling or tears or some kind of desperate plea. But I didn't have the strength for theatrics. For months, I'd felt the distance, the late nights, short responses, the lack of warmth in her eyes. A part of me already knew. She began to explain, her words sounding rehearsed. She said it wasn't intentional, that their connection just happened, that she hadn't wanted to hurt me. I listened silently, nodding only so she could finish. When she was done, her gaze searched mine, hoping for something. Maybe forgiveness, maybe a release from her guilt. I gave her neither. Instead, I folded my napkin neatly, placed it on the table, and said, "I hope he's everything you're looking for." For a moment, regret flickered in her expression, but it couldn't erase the truth she had laid bare. We sat in silence until the bill came. I paid without a word. Outside, she asked if I would be okay driving home alone. A small laugh escaped me. "I'll be fine," I replied, stepping into the cool night air, finally free from the act we had both been clinging to. The drive home was quiet, my thoughts running through memories like old film reels, our first date, our wedding dance, nights of laughter on the couch. But I didn't cry. I didn't fall apart. I simply let the memories drift by like passing clouds. When I got home, I packed a bag and left the night. I needed distance, not just from her, but from the crushing weight of everything I had been carrying. I stayed with a friend, and for the first time in months, I slept without checking my phone. In the days that followed, I didn't call her. She sent a few messages, but I didn't reply. There was nothing left to say. She had made her choice, and now I had to make mine. 2 weeks later, I started the separation process. She didn't fight it. Maybe she felt relieved. Maybe she had already left me in her heart long before that dinner. Whatever the reason, I felt a strange sense of freedom. Her truth had set me free. I didn't need closure. Her confession had already given it to me. Now, when I wake up each morning, I breathe easier, knowing I no longer share my life with someone who didn't value it. Looking back, I have no regrets about how I responded that night. I walked away with dignity, and that was enough.